Hey guys, it is Juicy here, Jude, and thank you for being on my channel. If you haven't been here or you're new, please subscribe and like, and so you can be updated in all the things coming. Today, I'm just going to be kind of doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Just letting it come through. But I was just guided to do a collective and also to, well, if I have time to clarify a few things. But basically, we'll just go from here. What I'm really feeling in the collective is a lot of we need people all over, and again, if this resonates with you, take what does and what doesn't. However, but this is kind of like you can, these kind of things can go into so many different aspects of the life. So what I'm doing is just seeing right now. I'm getting, and I keep getting this really big energy about detaching from drama. And sorry, I just heard something. I was making sure. Um, and anyway, something's happening about. It's coming up. Sometimes I put like the decks together so that I can see, and then the cards that keep coming up too when I'm after I'm done with my meditation. And it feels like a lot of detaching and going. Like I see a lot of leaving and clearing up old energy and um, family. Man, I just did a reading like this too. For I think it might have been for Pisces, but either way, there's a lot of shit going on. And then when I um, choosing peace, but also clearing your energy. Like whatever's happened is toxic, but you have to also realize that we are all, there's so many aspects of people on this planet, and I feel like, um, you know, whatever it was a lesson, and we need to ask what was the lesson instead of maybe hanging on to this. Um, it's time to move away, and moving on. You know, emotionally or even physically through air or water. If you're physically moving, it could be to water or via water, maybe taking a cruise, I don't know, some kind of a energy with water, but also with air. So it could be flying somewhere where you're going to be on water, or it could just be just moving on, just moving the fuck on. Very emotional, very emotional, disturbing, and it's not just it's the whole collective. So like basically this could be any sign, anything. um, but the hardest thing to do is to let go sometimes of what's the most comfortable in our lives, and the way we get through that is really, I feel like, just we need to trust. And what is the difference between truth and trust? Well, it's the same thing. There's so many different ways that you can look at the justice and the judgment, So one comes from a higher place, it feels like to me, uh, more spiritual in the higher brain place. The other one is more 3D, but it also reflects what's above as below. But still, it's just like depending on where you're at in your journey. But definitely, I don't feel like I feel like it's time to detach from drama. write about it, heal. It's time for self healing for all of us, just like really going inside and healing. We have all these things going on the planet right now. I mean, a lot of things hang in the balance for um, our government, or whatever the system is that we end up going by here in the end of it all. And then it's like, okay, well, I need to be um, even if we don't have a narcissistic or mentally disabled relationship, which a lot of people are at this time, still, even then, it's like it's hard to let go because you've been in it for a while. But I do feel that whatever we're doing, but any party, whoever is listening to this message resides. Thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. I've already did a lot of this work right now, but we're going to clarify it. But I feel like there's a lot of people need to break away, clear their energy, and just be alone. Like it's too hard for people to be alone. Even if they can seem to get away, they need someone else there to fill a space. And I guess Spirit's kind of asking us to, as a collective, to please, be your own space, your own job, your own inside job, your own um, healer, your own teacher, you know, with your guides and angels in the seen and unseen worlds that are here. And we do know. Look, I just caught this guy. Yeah, this is it. It's like we're wrapping it up, man, for a whole new, um, a whole new energy that needs to come in. But I got this guy twice. Look here, like he's like, no, get the fuck out now, and detach from this bullshit. And of course, clear your energy, shield it. But I do feel energy healing. These are all the ones that came out. I didn't like. I can't even make this up. And then the peace and choosing peace, something about peace, because it does feel like if there is anything that needs to happen, that's what's going to be okay and make things fair. Just choosing that instead of going into this like nasty little place of like I feel this energy when I'm as I'm doing this, where it's like there are people that will be so um, what's the word, petty, I guess, nickel and diming things that are like just so ridiculous. And even out of self-righteousness that they think they need to steal it if you're leaving, they will take their shit because they don't even feel like they're stealing it, it'll be theirs. So just knowing that these things are going to be petty, and a lot of people on the planet, and maybe you're one of those people that don't have any of that shit going on, which is great for you, but I'm sure if you don't, somebody who does. So just knowing that. Let me see if I can find my other cards. I wanted to clarify a couple different things. Anyway, I don't know. So um, just knowing that we will end up um, having to leave a situation. I mean, let's just face it, even in death. No, this is the wrong one. I'm sorry. You have to lose people in death. So we'll have to see. I guess I don't have the other ones with me. But anyway, we'll have to, lose people as we go through life as it is. So the best way I feel is to try to, learn the lesson. Like, what was my lesson? So that if you walk through it in spiritual and understanding, you'll never have to meet that lesson again. So that's a really nice way to feel it. And then you step back into your fire, because there's a lot of things that when you get into, maybe it's even work and maybe some situations. But look at this guy. He came up twice too. Look. And it's like a lot of it feels like, you, and then there's Thoth, of course. He never wants to be messed with. You better be writing, because he was a he was a channeler through. I mean, he channeled through the scribe writers in Egypt. That's how they got their inspiration from this being, and so he's still around. And then there's this whole thing with this beautiful energy of creativity that's going to come in once we clear all this and let ourselves learn our lessons, um, moving on. And somebody's around, though, as I feel like one of the people, or both, or something, even if it's not a relationship, it could be a death in the family or something. But somebody is trying to take everything. I feel like there's going to be, in a lot of your lives of separation, people are going to be trying to take. They think it's theirs, and it feels like it's either a relationship, a family thing. It could be work, but it feels more like a more intimate thing, like family, a death, somebody that has a like probate or a will or trust. I don't know what's going on, but also relationships. Either way, there's somebody that's in this energy field, or maybe more, maybe everyone, but that's doing this. I want to keep this. This is mine, or I'm not going to let go of this. It is mine, and everybody needs to be choosing peace in this and balancing this out. But it does feel like something. It could be a will, or it is a divorce, or a separation. However, love, some kind of love. Either way, I keep getting this keeps coming up too. It's been coming up. So like in each sign too, like a lot of signs. Like I'm seriously telling you, I keep seeing this. But once you break free, you and the other everyone, it just feels like there's somebody that's the antagonist, like the person that's supposed to be the lesson that you learn. Like somehow there has to be a shit show in every situation. I don't know. Anyway, so there it is, and then there's creativity coming out of this, and I feel like there is moving on. I'm trying to get this though. Is there I do see nostalgia. Um, that's what makes it hard to go on. But also now we got, what do we got here, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, it's almost like I got to defend myself against this shit show, and now it makes me like question everything. Um, or the other person. Like there's some kind of fighting and deception. Somebody's not seeing something. Or a whole group of people. Obviously, if we take this to the government, this whole shit makes sense as well. We got to trust that this shit's going to work out right. We can't, it's time to, we got to get out of this. And so it's really, the justice will come though. Until then, we're just kind of hanging out. So basically, Spirit, please and thank you. Give me anything else that needs to come. Yeah, well, your spiritual strength for sure. We'll persevere, choosing the peace, because we don't want to. Go at this with anger. It's going to backfire. And there we go. Thank you. Yeah, and then it's about our mental. Just making sure that we know our magician. Which I have a whole thing on the magician, so if you need to look into that. Although, I just wanted to put this out here because something was coming in about it. And then also, I want to go through, I feel like there's a lot of, what's the timeline? Can you give, please and thank you. Do you have a timeline for me? Let me see if I can get this timeline. Well, I am feeling I'm feeling 2, which could be February. What's this 2? Give me some more energy, Spirit, please, and thank you on this 2. That's when things will start flowing again. I feel for you, for us, for as a consciousness, as a collective. Something's going on that we have to, it's divine timing. It's about timing, divinely timed. And a lot of us are going through a lot of emotional storms. Emotionally, it feels like a lot. Well, obviously financially, because we see what's going on in the country and how this affects everything. But it also is about it's coming down to our individual experiences that we need to kind of clear up in our own selves. But it's also coming from a collective, so it's not just it's like, oh, it's not just me being completely crazy. The whole world's crazy. I mean, it kind of is. So people are getting knocked off high horses, and truth is being revealed, and it will come out, but it's just going to be a little bit. And right now, we're all going through it in our own individual ways, but it is happening as a collective. We're having to let go of old shit, literally, and to feel that energy of the higher, in our higher brain, which I always say, but like it's imperative, man. We need to start doing that and clearing ourselves and feeling that we can be in our own hermitville here's what I'm feeling. Hermit, to get back into the world, to be our inner magician, so that we can, with our strength, so that we can get through this shit show of the past and get into our new energy and learn the lessons of the lifetime to be able to get into this new energy. And it's all about healing the female and the male inside of us, which we manifest outside of us. Like, oh, I didn't manifest that. Well, you did somehow, because we're all participants in our lives. And no matter what, even when it's the most heinous situation, there's something to learn out of it. So, yeah, there's that lesson. I'm just asking Spirit. I'm going to do the next one specifically about, we're going to go into the Judgment and Justice card. I don't think I'm going to have time to do that right now, because I want to read something, but I also want to just go through the signs. So if you are, let's just go into Aries. Let's start at Aries. Any messages for Aries about another sign or anything in another energy in their chart, or however this will relate to them? Aries. Scorpio for Aries. That's one there. Scorpio. And then I don't know what that means. Again, that could be a work person. It could be a family person. It could be a significant person coming in. Just keeping that in mind. Now we're going to go into Taurus. Please and thank you, Spirit. Taurus. Full gang. Full tribe. Let's figure out what's going on with the Taurus. Oh, Capricorn, or some kind of a water or earth energy, but some kind of like lesson with these things. So watch out for that. Could be earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, now Gemini. Gemini is another Gemini. Or it could be you, your inner self, needing to just let it. So now let's go on to Cancer, please, and thank you. Cancer energy. Crab babies. Crab energy. Water energy. What's going on with my Cancers? What's going on? Oop. Another water sign. And again, let's just see again. Spirit, please, let's try to clear this up. Oh, that's all over the place. Cancers. Aquarius. Okay, we got an Aquarian energy. The water bearer. Please and thank you. All right. Let's go to Leo. Leo, Lions. The energy. Damn. The hell? The hail just happened. Cancer for Leo. Also, it could be a Pisces because it is a water. Could be a Pisces. Could be any water sign for Leo. Virgo. Whew. Fire and air. Virgo. Give me a clear, please, Spirit. Take a clear one here. Taurus. Or it could be a fire air sign. All right, now let's go into Libra, please, and thank you. Spirit, ancestry. Libra babies. Whatever it is, it's a lesson. Shit, it's too many. We got another Scorpio or a Gemini. All right. Scorpio babies. Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Sagittarius. Or any fire sign might be that. Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Another fire sign. Let's see what we got. Oh, and a Capricorn. Saggies. Watch out for those Capricorns. Okay. Could be a good thing, but it feels something like a lesson. Okay, and we're going to go on a Capricorn now. A water sign. And Aquarian. Could be the water bearer or a water sign, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Aquarius. What the hell? This one wanted to come out. Aquarius for Aquarians and a Scorpio. Okay. All right. Pisces. Please and thank you. Ancestry. Give me a sign. Pisces, please and thank you. What's coming in? What sign? What's resonating? What energy they need to be looking out for or letting go of? Virgo energy. Virgo. That's what I'm feeling. Virgo and Earth energy. So it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for them. Even maybe an Aries. All right. Blessings. I hope this was helpful for you, and I am looking forward to seeing how this whole thing turns out for us. Like, obviously, as a collective, we want everything to be successful and come up good, but here we are. So let's see how it works out, and as a collective, meditate, stay high, and as always, you can go into the description box below if you'd like to have a personal reading or any kind of body work or anything, and have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.